to We Be Kids again. We're out on a walk as a family, and we've also brought along our little boggart friend as well. And we've just been walking over the hills and we're heading into the woods because on today's walk we wanted to put up a hammock so we can relax and swing and play some games in the woods. So in today's resource we're going to show you how to site and put up a hammock of your own. There's a whole range of hammocks on the market. Some are really expensive and some are rather cheap. If you're just coming out and using one on your walk with your family, you don't need to spend a lot of money. A lot of the hammocks are made from nylon. Just make sure that you get a hammock that's going to fit you all in it, or maybe a couple. You can buy double or triple hammocks. This one is a double hammock. Most of the hammocks come with webbing in here, which is fine, but we replaced our webbing with some static rope, and we did that because sometimes you're at a place where the trees are really big and the webbing just doesn't fit around. So we put about 3.5 meters worth of static rope on our hammock so that we can get around those extra big trees. Find 2 trees that are going to support your hammock. You want trees that are about the same distance as the length of your hammock. It's also really important to make sure that the trees are healthy.
So a way to tell if it's dead or not is to see if there's bark on it or not, and another way if you can see the tree and if it's black and white, because that can also explain if it's dead or not.
Now we're likely to see leaves on a dead tree?
No.
So what do you think? Is this a good place for hanging a hammock?
The trees are a good distance apart, but one of them is dead.
Is that a good place? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs down. A safe tree for a hammock is one that is healthy, so no dead wood, but also one that is thick as well. This one would be too thin to put a hammock on for me and my family. We kind of go by this rule where the tree has to be at least the thickness of the thigh. So if I'm in it, it has to be as thick as my thigh. Then if somebody else gets in, it has to be 2 thighs, and if somebody else, 3 thighs. So a tree where I can get my hands around it like this isn't going to be strong enough. Also think about where you put your hammock. The higher up you put it, the more likely the tree is to snap. So choose a thick tree and try and keep it pretty close to the base.
Once you've found a healthy tree, lay out your hammock to check that they are the right distance apart.
If we just tie a regular overhand knot here and then sit in the hammock, it is going to weight it and it's going to pull it so tight that the hammock will be stuck. You'll not be able to remove it. So a little thing that we do is we cross it over, we go back around the tree, bring it around, and then we tie an overhand knot once and an overhand knot twice. And what happens there, when it is weighted, the weight pulls against the cross, so this knot will remain loose. So then we do the same on the other tree, and just crossing it around at the back, coming underneath, cross again, and then tie overhand knot on the back. That knot then will be secure, but it won't tighten on itself. So this hammock may seem really high at first, but as soon as you get in it, it will weight it and it will drop a little. So the safe way to get in is to find the edge, just pull it down, put your bottom in as if you would a chair, and then just sit back and pull your legs up like so. So that's how we put a hammock up for our hammock adventures. We're going to spend the rest of the day here having some snacks, playing some games and relaxing. So we hope you've enjoyed this resource, and we'll see you again sometime soon. Thanks for stopping by at Weeby Kids.
Bye.
Bye.